What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Degen Alpha. I am your host, Taco. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. It is payday. We're going to do some shopping today in the crypto markets. I found one play. I found it on X. I couldn't find it on the actual dashboard of the project I'm talking about. I'm going to go into it later, but there is a lot of opportunities in this ecosystem, especially the one that I'm referring to, but I'm not going to give it away right now. But anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day out there in the crypto universe. Let's get right into it. If you are not already, give us a follow on X at Degen Alpha Show, live Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, join our Telegram channel. We have reached 100 members, so we are going to do a giveaway in there. Love to see the activity in my Telegram channel. Love it. My community is growing, and it is great to see. So we are going to give away an Arculus wallet. That is right. One of the best cold storage wallets in crypto. 3-factor authentication. Comes with a nice nice metal card. It'd be nice if it was gold. All right, so what we're going to do, since there's 100 members, we're going to just pick a number. Between 1 and 100, and whatever it lands on is the winner. I will count after the stream. I don't want to waste that time doing it during the stream, but all right. So my favorite number is 6, so we're going to generate this 6 times, and on the 6th number, that's going to be the winner. All right, guys, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the winner. The 62nd member of the Telegram is going to win the Arculus. So what I'm going to do after stream is I'm going to go through and count down to the 62nd member, and I'll reach out to you. I'll get your information, and we'll mail you out the Arculus wallet. It's still sealed in the original packaging. I didn't do any funny business with it. So, yeah, you could store your crypto on your cold storage Arculus wallet. Congratulations, Telegram member number 62. All right, let's get into the show. Wait. Hold on. Give me a follow. Crypto_Taco01, the one and only. We are above 4,200 followers. I love it. All right, now let's get into the crypto show, the Degen Alpha Show. All right, so we are on CoinMarketCap. 2.4 million cryptos across 797 exchanges. Market cap is taking up to 2.1 trillion, up 0.34%. 24-hour volume is down 11.65%, sitting at 85.97 billion. And just for comparison, when we had all that volatility and that crash during the weekend from like Saturday, Sunday into Monday, this was up to 250 billion. So it has cooled off significantly, and I'd say this is around the average of what we see during this time in the market. So good to see. Bitcoin dominance is at 56.5. Benjamin Cohen is still holding that 60% Bitcoin dominance play in his head. So what do you guys think? Do you think Bitcoin dominance will get up to 60% this cycle? We'll have to see. What's up, Donato Cabrera, Chicken Biscuit 420, and Maybe Band-Aid. What is up, my guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, so let's get the current prices here. Bitcoin is sitting above 60,000, up 0.82% on the day, still down about 5% on the week. Ethereum has recovered pretty well. Last night, it was up like, I think, 14% at one point. So that's great to see. Great to see that people are still buying Ethereum, and it's not just going to get fudded into existence. So we are sitting at $2,585, up slightly, 0.26%. Tether at $1, love to see it. Solana at 152. I skipped over BNB. BNB is at 504. Let's get the top movers at this current moment. Celestia, up 20.78%. This thing took a beating, but it's good to see that it is not completely dead. Let's go all the way out. So this thing launched November of last year at around, looks like $2.20, ran all the way up to about $21. So that's about a 10.5x right there. So yeah, we have been falling ever since that peak of $21 in February of this year. And now we're sitting at $5.74. So it's good that it's kind of holding this support zone at around $4.50. It looks like it bounced right off of that. And that just goes to show that if you were early in Celestia, I'm pretty sure that they had the ability to, I guess, farm their airdrop. So you're still up if you were got your tokens for free. But real quick, let's jump into the Celestia ecosystem. I want to show you guys what I do in the Celestia ecosystem. So the wallet I use is the Kepler wallet. Let's see if I remember my password. Yes, I always, it's a spark of joy when you get your password correct. Because I mean, I got a password for all these wallets on this computer. I have multiple wallets on my personal computer. It's a lot of passwords and seed phrases to remember. All right, so what I was doing, I was going into the Kepler wallet. So this is the main place for anything in almost the Cosmos ecosystem. It's pretty much multi-chain for anything in the Cosmos ecosystem. So what I would recommend doing is managing your portfolio in the Kepler dashboard. This is just like the home screen of your wallet. So what I've done in the past, I staked some of my, let's go to staking. So I have staked $73.50 of a Celestia, and I staked a little bit of Injective. And it looks like just in this little amount that I've staked, I've generated $1.59. So right now the APR on Celestia is 10.17%, and on Injective it's 13.7. So it's super easy if you want to stake. Essentially, you're on this page. Let's go. Actually, you go to this page. So first thing you're going to do is select your chain. So let's go on. Well, we have a little bit of Cosmos. We have 1870 of Cosmos. We have only a $3.31 of Injective and 76 cents of Celestia because we have most of it staked. But we do have 1870 of Celestia. Cosmos. So let's do Cosmos staking. All right. So right now it looks like, let's do the highest APR is 13.88%, and that's in the Node 101 validator. Let's see, voting power. So we want to go where one is not too saturated. Let's show you one that is saturated. All right, so Coinbase custody, they're giving you 11.69%, but it's already up to 9.53 of voting power. So just to keep it as decentralized as possible, let's get rid of Coinbase and look at what else is available. A lot of these are under 0.1%. So really any of these are decent to pick, but the next level of picking a validator is to actually do some research into what these projects are. So this is Node 101. Let's see if it gives me any about. Okay, so it links the website. I could see maybe if I stake in this validator, maybe I'll get an airdrop from this Node 101. So this is the part of the journey of, all right, going into what this project is all about. For one, they are a node operator on Cosmos. So that's good. Let's go back to the Kepler dashboard. So you could do that with any of these. Let's see what ping is. So let's go to about. All right, this looks like it's a Japanese or a Chinese website. Let's go ping pub. All right, this is the ping pub dashboard. Let's see if there's anything like stake for airdrop. Let's see, stake sync, staking. Let's see what staking brings up. So this brings up the same type of validator list that the Kepler dashboard brings up. So yeah, this just looks like a pub or a hub or a dashboard kind of play here. It doesn't look like anything that will give me an airdrop if I stake in their validator. So you get the picture. There's a lot of validators, so it could take a while to go through and pick the one that you think will be the most lucrative to you. Of course, the underlying APR is around 13%. Some are 11, so it fluctuates, but most of them are above 13. So yeah, let's say Cosmos, Block United. Let's go to Block United real quick. Let's see what they're about. Put your crypto to work. Okay, they have the staking right there. You can stake on Polygon and Cosmos. All right, not too much here, so this doesn't really look like one I would want to put my Cosmos into. So you get the picture. So if you want to stake any of the Cosmos ecosystem tokens, just download the Kepler dashboard wallet, import your seed phrase, and you have everything right here. You have all the chains, see all the things that you can stake with, and all the ecosystems you can explore. There's a bunch. All right, let's keep it moving, though. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap. So Celestia is a top mover. Love to see it. Sui has been in the top of the gainers as well, up 19.73%. I believe Sui is the project from Facebook, Libra. So they weren't able to make that for government reasons, but they made Sui. So let's see if there's any cool activities to do on Sui right now. All right, start building. Oh, actually, I just want to get started first before I start building anything. So this is more so just like explaining what it is. Not really much to do. Yeah, we're not going to get into too much of Sui today, actually. All right, let's get into some of the stories. So this is what I based my whole show around. Hey, it looks like the BitLab Academy is joining me. Fibonacci's and Guac. Pleasure to have you. Dirty Dan, what is up, my friend? All right, so Aerodrome, and the Slipstream APR comparisons. So Aerodrome liquidity pools earn higher rewards than Uniswap V3 liquidity pools for Ethereum and Base's highest value pair, USDC and wrapped ETH. The pool size continues to grow as Aerodrome is now 80% of Base swap volume. Hey, Kelly Kellum, Sack Nasty, Falco. I like that name, Falco. Like the Falco punch from Super Smash Bros. So let's go to Aerodrome, and I was trying to find this morning, but let's see if I can find it now. So we're gonna go to Aerodrome, Crypto Billy King Copa 22, and then we got Kelby Halslam. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. All right, so we're gonna go to Aerodrome, Aerodrome.finance, and then we're gonna connect our wallet. All right, we're already connected. So let's go to the liquidity dashboard. It is taco time. It's taco time. And it's also Flex Friday. All right, so we're going to have to wait for this to load. It's loading the on-chain data, so it could take a little bit, but hey, it already came up. So this Slipstream thing that it was talking about, Slipstream APR. Let's see if just Google can help us out on Aerodrome. All right, here's the distribution in APR on Dune. So it tells me all of the analytics. What was this day? All right. Active tick liquidity is over 1 million. What is this? Active tick APR, 3,736. That's insane. All right, so this isn't really telling me much. So this is probably the tweet that I was talking about. Yep. Oh, this is even higher. When was this posted? July, August. So last month this was posted, and it was up to 146%. So people have been utilizing this pool because it's down to now 81, I think it was 81%. So let's just type in, let's go to, because I would assume that would be across the top here. But let's search for symbol, wrapped ETH. All right, so now we have everything with wrapped ETH. All right, so this is a concentrated liquidity 100 wrapped ETH USDC, and this APY is insane. 3,145.87 is likely unsustainable. No shit. I want to see. So this is the problem that I have is actually trying to find the Slipstream pool. The Slipstream liquidity pool. Let's go to volatile. So there you see wrapped ETH and USDC and a variable automated market maker. Because so this is the reason why I'm taking some time looking at this. I loaded up some Ethereum on my base wallet. I got 1 ETH here, and I want to load it into one of these pools, but I want to find the right one for me. I do like the USDC wrapped ETH pool. Those pairs are major pairs. Yes, Nate 707, hit that like button for more tacos. Every like is another taco. Thank you, my friend. Kelby, I already said his name. Crypto Billy, dude, what a transformation you have made. I remember the long hair and puff body. Wow, congrats. Very impressive hard work, body sculpting. Giver's gain. All right, thank you, Crypto Billy. Tommy Martin, hello, my friend. Sawtooth Hiker. It is taco time, and I appreciate the BitLab Academy. Mr. Miggles. Yep, that was a meme coin I was looking at yesterday. There it is right there. This is not the right Mr. Miggles. That's the issue I had yesterday with finding the right one. Let's just look at Mr. Miggles real quick. Has it been doing good? So where is the correct pool? I don't know why it's not coming up on here. This is what I had to do yesterday. I had to go to CoinMarketCap and type in Mr. Miggles and then get the contract address. All right, let's steal that contract address. Let's paste it in. There's the correct one. 26 million market cap, 767K liquidity. The liquidity could be a little better, but it seems to want to start going up now. It's been going down ever since pretty much July. Went down about 90%. It is currently up about 110%. This thing was at, I think, 110, 115 market cap. Let's double check. It was at 115 million market cap. So if Coinbase starts doing more like memes, more on-chain summer activities for Mr. Miggles, that's what I believe it needs to kind of stay in the limelight. Otherwise, it might just be forgotten into existence, because how many kitty cat coins are there now? There's a bunch. But this one does have that backing from, I guess you could say, Coinbase. All right, back to Aerodrome. All right, so there's a wrapped ETH Aero pool, basic volatility. Thoughts on Brett? I went over Brett yesterday as well. I forgot exactly why I was kind of hesitant. I think it's because, let's see if I can recreate the magic of yesterday with Brett. All right, so this one looks like the correct one. Yeah, that's why I did not like I remember now. 957.1 million market cap, only 2 million in liquidity. So then when you look at the top holders for this token, they could destroy the project. So let's go to base scan. Actually, we're on Etherscan. So we could paste it in. There it is. And then click on the token tracker, which is Brett. And then go to holders, and you can feel the pain after it loads. Refresh. Come on, I know you could do it. So random. Sometimes it just works, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it takes forever. All right, so just look over here at the value. So all these are the holders. Obviously, you got the deployer, you got Bybit, BitGet, KuCoin. But then the third largest holder holds 32 million of the token. So going back to the chart, liquidity is only 2 million. That's not really good. They own, 16 times more liquidity than what is actually in the pool. So that's very, very scary. Any of these wallets in the top 50 can essentially cash out all of the liquidity in one go. So that would be my concern, is trying to follow these addresses, and hopefully they just don't dump. That's my concern there. All right. Bolt is Brett's dog in base. All right, let's check out the made-up characters and their brothers, Bolt. Okay. This one is on ETH, so this is probably not it. This one looks pretty reasonable. This one's 2 months old. Okay, so this is Brett's little baby brother, and he ain't doing too hot. Does not look too good. So even at this point in the price, it's down 98%, almost 99%. There's still a 617,000 market cap, and the liquidity is about a sixth of that at 103K. What market cap did this get up to? This got all the way up to 29 million market cap, and it took about 2 weeks. So you actually had an opportunity in the first 2 weeks of this project to get in, or maybe I'd say less than 2 weeks, because if you were in at the end, you bought into these candles. But yeah, if you bought in the first week, you'd be able to cash out in profit. So another thing that's concerning, the volume is only 10K. That's very low. And besides the price being down 98%, this is almost like a net positive for, I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. I talked about this on Blockchain Basement, I think a week or two ago. And this is really prevalent on Solana. With all of the meme coins launching on Solana, with those like Pump.fun that make it into the Radium pool, their liquidity is locked and the LP tokens are burned. So no one person or team or anybody can just go in and pull the liquidity. So essentially, after the token is down 99%, you unfortunately, there's a bunch of people that bought the top. They're going to sell at like a 99% loss. But that liquidity is almost impossible to like extract and make it like into the market. It's locked in this smart contract for the Bolt token, and you can just almost parallel that over to Solana and all of the meme coins that are created on Solana, and then get rugged, but still have a lot of the holders holding the bag. And the liquidity can never be extracted, essentially, because all those people would have to sell their positions down 99% for any of the liquidity to be removed. So if that makes sense, it's almost a net positive, because it's almost like a burning mechanism for those tokens, since you can't get them out. Let me scroll down and show you. So right now there's $51,000 worth of Bolt in this pool, and there's $51,000 worth of wrapped ETH in this pool. That is essentially never going to completely 100% be extracted from the project. Objectively, objectively, currently showing 78% APR on USD Aero pool, while 195% on OVM and USD plus. Pool on Aero Dex. I'm still trying to find that slipstream one. Maybe it has fluctuated since this morning or since yesterday when they posted that tweet. All right, one more before I go into Aerodrome and try and find that pool. Let's look at CatDog. Anyone watch that show on, I think it was like Cartoon Network back in the day? It was a pretty good show. All right, here we go. We got CatDog. This one looks more legit than this one. In the Orca pool, there's only 115K of liquidity. In the Radium pool, there's 872K. So let's go to this one. You can essentially say it's just liquidity providers. There's 22 liquidity providers for this token. So let's go back to transactions and look at the price of the token. This thing has been performing well, looks like. Kind of a big discrepancy between market cap and liquidity. And that's always the issue with the top holders and the percent of the tokens that they hold compared to the liquidity in the pool. Chart tunes. Let's get to 69 lights. I would like that. Thank you. Thank you, Chart tunes. All right. So this token has been around, let's see, for 19 days. So it is performing better than a lot of meme coins out there. Their lifespan seems to be less than 10 hours. So this one is doing good on terms of hasn't rugged. Let's see what the percent gain is. 47,000% gain if you got in on that first day, first candle, first minute. All right, I'm on the minute candles now. So what is this drop? About 20%. That's not even too bad. About 15% now, down from that local high. And that was about 4 hours ago. Big wicks. These big wicks tell me that they're big buys, which if you're in a smaller meme coin or just a smaller coin in general, and you buy a massive amount all in one transaction, that's where you get these big wicks, because essentially the order book and the way that the automated market maker works is you can't just give up all those tokens if you're trying to buy a massive amount in this little 1% like deviation. This, let's see, this was a 30% wick, and it got eaten up with people probably selling into it. You see another big wick right here. So that's actually a positive, because I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, if it wicks, it sticks. So we can essentially take a guess that maybe the price will get back up and fill this gigantic wick. And that would be about a 47% gain from here. So objectively, Real Reality Objectively is on Aerodrome checking out all the pools. He found one that's 230% with Wrapped ETH and KLIMA, which a lot of those tokens on there I don't even recognize. So that's where there's even more of fun to be had. So let's look at that KLIMA token right after we look at the bubble map for CatDog. All right, so just type in the contract address. Let's hope it comes up. There it is. Okay, so right off the bat, this wallet seems to be tied with MEXC, and then the fifth biggest wallet. So that's kind of weird. Why is there a bigger wallet, this one, than the MEXC wallet, which is this one? Interesting. Interesting. So let's go to SolScan now and see what percent of the liquidity pool they own now, owning that much of the token. So same thing, you could paste it in. There's the, all right, here we are. Here's the holder list. Okay, so it is a MEXC address. There you go. There you go. So you could have gotten scared out of the project because you're like, okay, this is not labeled MEXC. But then you go to SolScan and there you go, MEXC number 2. So MEXC, so this brings up another point. The top 3 addresses, almost the top 4 addresses, you got BitGet down here, they own most of the supply of this token. It almost makes me feel like they might have created this token. I don't know. I really don't know what the rules are. Are exchanges allowed to create tokens? Can they hire a developer team to then create the token for them? I'm not sure, because essentially what this means is that the exchanges have to buy up the token in order to sell it to their customers. So yeah, that makes me feel like when you see meme coins with higher amounts of exchanges holding it, one, they have to hold it again to sell to their customers, and 2, did they create it, or did they have to market buy it themselves, or did they have a deal with the meme coin to be like, yo, we'll give you 5% of the supply if you put us on your home page. If when people type in MEXC, they see CatDog right across the top. That stuff happens in crypto all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out later on if CatDog was created by MEXC. Of course, I could take the time, go into their Telegram, I can go into their X account, do way more research. But honestly, that's the type of research that you want to do, because if it is an exchange address, I would say more so than not, they're not going to dump it. Not 100% that they're not going to dump it. Maybe they just have a plan to kind of follow the market. And as we get to like a blow off top, hopefully, then they might start selling it. So good information to have, to know who's holding the token, if they are buying more, if this percent goes down, and obviously the value that is attached to the tokens that they hold. And then you compare that to the liquidity. So 876K, 2.8 million, 1.1 million, 776K. This address is not associated with exchanges as far as I know. They own, what is that, like 70% of the liquidity, 595K, again, out of 874K. So something to think about. How do I buy some? So this is on Solana. That's a question from Matt Liete. Thank you for the question. So it's super easy. This is on Solana. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a Solana wallet. I recommend Phantom. It's one of the best, easiest to use. So download it. Go to, this is the order I would recommend doing it so you don't download a fake. Go to their X page. It's at Phantom. And then go to the phantom.app. And read how it's your trusted companion. And then you just download it to Chrome. I already have it downloaded, so I don't need to download it again. And if this is the first wallet that you ever create, Matt, you are going to be given a seed phrase. It's a string of either 12 or 24 words. Keep those words to yourself. Either put them on a piece of paper and then lock it in a safe. Maybe if you are at the next level, get like a metal sheet and punch in the letters. So God forbid if your place catches on fire, that metal sheet won't melt, hopefully. But yeah, keep those 12 or 24 words safe. That is your access into this wallet. Then get yourself an exchange. Send over the native token that this is on Solana. So you're going to need to buy Solana. Send Solana over to your Solana wallet, which is Phantom. To get that address, go over to account right up here, and then you see Solana. You can copy it. So get on your exchange. I have Coinbase. Send one Solana over to that address. Solana, there's your public address, and boom. All right, now the Solana's in your wallet. Let's just say I did that. I sent over 0.861 Solana. Then you can go over to somewhere like Jupiter. Jupiter is a decentralized exchange on Solana, and it's one of the best, I feel like. It's one of my favorite. All right, so you connect your wallet, top right-hand corner. You connect your wallet, and then you have that CatDog token. Here it is. So you want to get that contract address now for that CatDog token. Here it is right here. Paste it or copy it. And then where were we? We're on Jupiter. Here we are. So you paste it in. There it is, CatDog. You have Solana in your wallet. So you get your Solana position on the top. So you are paying Solana to receive CatDog. So let's say I want to buy 0.43 worth of Solana. That will give me 83,473 CatDog. You hit swap, and then your Phantom wallet will come up. It'll show you the breakdown. You're exchanging 0.433 Solana for 83,465 CatDog. The network is Solana. The transaction fee is 0.000006, a fraction of a penny. And you hit confirm, and there you go. You own CatDog. All right, objectively, real reality, objectively, 48 APR from Mog wrapped ETH pair. Striss, I'm new to the bubbles. Can you check on SERSH? Search? Okay. SERSH. Serenity Shield. Okay, it's 4 months old. This is on Binance Smart Chain. Let's go to the daily. Chart looks terrible. You never want to launch at a higher price than the token's value. Well, I mean, down the line, you launched up here, and then what was this, like 5 days later, 10 days later, it's down lower than where it launched. That's never good. At least it revived itself over the next like 20 days to go up 123%, but it is down 86%. So I'll do the bubble map for you. So you get the contract address right here. You copy it, then you head over to bubble map, and I think they have Binance. Yep, you go to Binance Smart Chain, and you paste it in. And let's see what's going on with this token. Okay, so right off the bat, you have a lot of small holders, fractions of a percent. See all these very, very tiny? They own 0.009% of the supply. So that's concerning because it looks like most of it is owned in this cluster. This is a 6.893% cluster here. Hey, look at that. It's Gate.io. Gate.io owns about 7% of the supply. But then this address, why are all these bleeped out? See that? That's very weird. Are these all contract addresses? What the hell is going on with this token? All right, let's go to BSC scan. I have not seen that before. This token has like contract addresses that hold massive amounts of the token. See that little piece of paper right there? That means that it's associated with a contract. I've never seen this before. How many contracts are holding this token? All right, Serenity Shield. I don't even know what this token is, but just looking at the data of it. Okay, so here it is. Here's one of them. Extracting this type of information can be difficult. Contract. It's labeling it as a contract, but will it tell me what it's for, what it does? That's the hard part. Okay, this hasn't been utilized in 151 days. Very weird. It was hacked a while back and had to relaunch. Yeah, this sounds like a shit show, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't even know how to make it out. Like, why do all these contracts have all of these tokens? It's most of the supply. There's 30% right there. There's 43. There's 50%, 56, 62. This is terrible. I don't know about this one, man. That could be it. It could be connected to staking pools. But then again, here, I'm going to click on this one. 151 days ago, and it hasn't done anything since. So whatever these contracts aren't being used. They just have tokens. They have this contract with tokens sitting in them. What's up, Sufficient Enough? Who else? Oculus L. Bailey Smith. Striss, I said hi to you. And then Ranthony Vents. How you guys doing? Wiggins of Hipfire. Scotty Mo, my GRT is back down to my average price. I purchased that. Should I roll into better tokens while others are down also? Let's check out GRT on the charts. Looks like Bonk is still going up. It's playing out very nicely. I would like, even if we dip back down to where I bought it at, that's fine with me. It still went up 82%. All right, let's look at GRT. The graph. Super unsexy project. Okay, let's go to the monthly. All right, not sparking joy on the monthly. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly looks like it might still be going down. The thing though with the graph is I don't hear about anybody using it, like utilizing their tech. I think it's like for API plugins, if I remember correctly. Discover thousands of open APIs, build unstoppable applications, access the world's blockchain data. So this almost seems like a way to, if I want to build a dashboard for like Base, I want to cover buy and sells on the Coinbase exchange, Kraken, on-chain, for Aerodrome, then I would use the graph to grab the APY so I could plug it into my website. That's how I am imagining the graph. So now you can see why I say it's not really that sexy. It's like almost for nerds to build things. Sorry, I'm a nerd. I'm just not at that level of nerdiness where I am using the graph to create APY extensions or whatever you want to call it. Subgraphs, industry standard data access. Subgraphs are open APYs on the graph that organize and serve blockchain data to applications. Exactly what I just said. It's just connecting this to this and then allowing you to see what is being connected and the information that it's providing you. So as far as the project goes, I guess if you're in that realm and you're a developer and you need somewhere to pull APYs, then you would use the graph. But I feel like if you're at that level already, you can just build this already, or you can go on like GitHub and just get the APY that someone has just put out there for free. And it looks like this is a whole entire project, so they have to have income, I would assume. So they do have products, it looks like, studio pricing. So, all right, so that's the project as a whole. The price, though, is what you're worried about. So this is right down to your average buy price. Who said this again? Scotty Mo. So this is your average buy price, around 13 cents. All right, let's see. So money flow is very, very low down toward, this is the green and the red. So you saw this big, massive dip in the red and you saw the price just bleed. It was bleeding the whole time. We did see a little bit of resurgence back here in January of 2023. And you can see that big, steep incline in the money entering into the graph versus tether. But then it started bleeding again for 252 days, down 67%. But we did finally break out of this downward sell pressure, and it did go up 567%. So, my friend, what were you doing when this token was up about 400% over your buy price? I would have been selling this thing on the way up. Knowing what I know about the graph, it's not that like, wow, it's not a shiny new toy like all of this stuff on Aerodrome and all these APRs, 183%. That gets my blood boiling. But the graph doesn't really spark too much happiness. We got the VWAP going down. That's the yellow. We are really deep in momentum, and we formed a green dot, but it wasn't enough to kind of push the trend in the upward direction. And then we very soon printed that red dot right down here, and we are dipping dangerously close to the 60 line here. And once we dip past the 60 line, the percent moves in any direction are more violent. We also have RSIs just down bad, and they are not even at the lowest point. The lowest point looks like was back in October of 2023 when it was at 5.8 right there. Now they are currently at 15.52, so they could still fall another 50% RSIs. And this is on the weekly. This is on the weekly, which has 2 days and 7 hours left to confirm. So if it goes past this 60 line, this negative 60 line, let's see what happened in the past. So it broke past the negative 60 line August 21st. And let's see what that percent down was. 26.65%. So that would really suck. That would really suck. Let's say we go down 26%. That would bring us right about there. Nothing is kind of showing me support on the chart. Maybe this. Maybe you can do something like that. And it could drop from where we're at another like 20%. So I guess the whole, I guess the consensus I'm coming to is this looks like it wants to go down further. You have the DBSI, which is the dual band strength index. It can go as high as 28 and as low as -5. The top number is the bear number. The bottom number is the bull number. So when the bull number is -5, that means that the bulls are super weak. They haven't been working out. They haven't even been taking their protein and their pre-workout. They're just slacking on the couch. The Bears, though, they had like a steroid shot. They're at a 16. So that's very strong on the bear side. And a few things on market side over B down here are indicating it could go down lower. You have money flow to the downside, VWAP to the downside, RSIs to the downside, and you got momentum. Just printed a red dot 3 days ago, and it's dangerously close to that -60 line. So I'd say, not financial advice, of course. Maybe cut your losses, or just take out your money and leave even. And let's maybe go shopping for another coin. I would say Aerodrome, or, you know what? I was talking about this yesterday and on Blockchain Basement. Kamino, I feel like, is a sleeping giant. Let's just go to liquidity and see what some of the TVL is on Kamino here. All right, 40 million there, 20 million, 18 million, 10.55 million, 6.3. So a bunch of these pools have tens of millions of dollars in them. This one is Juto Sol versus Sol, earning 12.45%. I showed you guys M Sol versus Sol. So this is you're killing two birds with one stone. I'll get into that in a second. I want to show you the Kamino chart though. All right, all time. So this came out during like the peak of the recent when Bitcoin went to like 72K over the last few months. That is when Kamino was launched, the token genesis event. So it's had kind of a rocky road, but just in the last 7 days, it's up 12.62%. It's above where it dropped before that crash we had on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's above where it's at. And I feel like it's just a sleeping giant. So, of course, again, not financial advice, but I feel like the graph is kind of like old, boring. Camino Finance is new and exciting. And they have all these opportunities, not even just the token. Again, so I'm going to show you guys MSOL really quick, MSOL Sol. So to get MSOL, head over to Marinade. Marinade has liquid staking, Marinade liquid staking, and they just have regular native delegation staking. To get the MSOL, though, you're going to need to deposit your Solana to get MSOL. So that's the whole reason behind liquid staking. You're not just putting your token into a smart contract and it's accruing value in that contract. It's not in your wallet. MSOL is a version of Solana via Marinade that is pretty much holding the value of Solana in like a one-to-one fashion. So if you go to the Kamino pool for MSOL Sol, the risk is essentially zero. I'm not going to 100% say it's zero, but it's very low because it's dynamically balancing between these two assets. Right now, the asset ratio is 57% Solana and 42% MSOL. So I have a position on my personal computer. I think it's like $3,000 or $4,000, and I am earning this 13%. And I'm also getting 2% in fees every 7 days. It just accrues in the position. So if I want to take out my position, I just go over here. Since I don't have anything in, it's not going to show me another window for withdrawals. But if I did, it would show me a withdrawal, and you can withdraw the assets. You can withdraw it all in Solana. You can do a 50-50, or I believe you can do it all in MSOL as well. And then if you want to take out your initial, you just go back here and you hit unstake. Super easy. And the longer you keep it in, the more it's going to be accruing this APY. And super easy, and it's very, very low risk. That's just one of the pools in Kamino. But they also have, this is the one I entered in the other day, PYUSD and USD. Let's go to my position. So go to my portfolio. Actually, that's not the pool I went into. I went into the borrow lend pool. My mistake. So where's PYUSD? PYUSD. PYUSD. All right, there it is. So right now, it has gone down since more PYUSD has been put into the pool. Oh, this is on Athena. This is on Athena. This is the one I'm in. This is the one I'm in. There's my percentage, 18.02%. So now, if I go over to my portfolio, I could see what I've been accruing so far. I put in $1,000 of PYUSD, and it has accumulated $1 so far. So that's like more of like the super simple, very low risk DeFi plays, and you're acting as your own bank. You're lending out your money. And if I ever want to take this out, I could withdraw it all in one go. It's not locked. It's not stuck anywhere. Max, withdraw, boom. If I hit this button, it'll all be over, but I'm not going to do that. All right, now I'm going to show you more on the risky side of things. So this is the position I entered in on Monday, and it is up to $36. So how I got into this, I went over to Curve. So this is on Ethereum layer 1. So this is in the Tsunami pool. There's a bunch of different pools on here. I got recommended Tsunami, so I was like, hey, I'll try it out. All right, so first thing I did was I put my network on the correct network, Ethereum, mainnet. Got to switch it over in my wallet. All right, now that we're on the correct network, wait for it to load. All right, there we go. So we're going to switch that. I swapped ETH for Zune. The Zune token starts with 0x6b, ends in 0f36. So make sure you have the correct token. So swap however much you're comfortable swapping. I did, I think, 0.9. So I had my my Zune tokens ready to go. And then you go over to pools. And to find your pool easier, just type in Zune. And you can see all the tokens or all the pools that have the Zune token in it. And we went into the Zune wrapped ETH pool. Whoops. Did my computer freeze? Okay, no, good. All right, so here you have a few options. You can go in with just wrapped Ethereum. You can go in with just Zune. Or you can add all coins in a balanced proportion. What I did is I just put in some Zune token. You have to approve it. So that's one transaction. You have to approve the amount that you're giving your wallet to spend those tokens. I just do max. And then the second transaction is the deposit. So now you have your liquidity pool tokens for the Zune wrapped ETH pool. Then you head over to Convex. And then up in the left-hand corner, you see Curve. Select Curve. And then you go to Stake. I already have the pool right here for me. But you would go to search pool, just type in Zune, and you'll find the Zune wrapped ETH pool. You click on it. And again, you're going to have to approve the tokens. You have to approve those liquidity pool tokens to be deposited. After that first transaction, then you deposit and stake, and then you are good to go. Head over to claim, and you can start seeing your positions accruing those crypto. So this is in Curve, Convex, and in Zune. Sometimes it likes to disappear and reappear. You could just hit refresh and it should reappear. And this is variable. So it was up to like 250. Now it's down to 166. It is just variable changing. Now it's showing nothing. Hey, there it goes. One of them popped up. Let's wait for the rest of them to pop up, because I'm earning the Zune token. There we go. So again, this is since Monday. I've earned $39.93. If I want to claim, I could claim it all in one go. My MetaMask will pop up. And you can see I'll receive all those tokens. And right now, it'll be $3.74 to claim. And that is with gas at 5 Gwei. So super, super low gas. I would wait for it to be under 10. Then you don't have to spend like $10, $15, $20 just to claim these tokens. And that's it. I'm going to let this accrue for maybe another week or two before I claim my my tokens. And then from there, you can just dump your Zune tokens, or you can head over to the Tsunami app. And I'm not doing this part of it because I want to get my value right away. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to dump the Zune tokens. I don't have any reason to hold it. But if you want to support the Tsunami network, you can stake your tokens. And it looks like the APY is 39.52%. I'm curious if this is 693,000 or $693. It's probably 693,000. All right, let's see. I haven't looked at the chat in a while. I was worrying about risk. Might try small bag on those high APRs and maybe not. Fun stuff. Yeah, when you see APR or APY up above 20, that's where you start increasing your risk. 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 to 200 into the thousands. If you are very first to deposit into one of these pools, the APY is the highest, and as more people start depositing in, it's dynamic, so the APR will start evening itself out to what it's like kind of meant to be at. But the early people get the highest rewards. All right, anyone got microcaps to look at currently in Sol, Sui, Injective, and Caspa, looking for more risk-on plays? I do not have one off the top of my head because I'm not in any crypto cabals, and I don't have that inside information. But if I am, I'll let you guys know first. All right, so real quick, on the Phantom wallet, you can mint photos and videos and as NFTs for free. Just take a picture or video or upload existing ones, add a name and description, then mint. So here's a little video showing how to do it. No sound. Did it show you where to go first? Okay, no. Free mints, description. All right, let's see if we can do it. Maybe this. Here are my collectibles. I do not currently have any. I love Phantom. I love you, but you start off the video with it on the page. How about the path to get to this page? That would be really useful. Let's try and find it for the next 2 minutes. And if we can't find it, we'll move on. If you're unfamiliar with the Solana Phantom app, in the bottom right-hand corner, it has like the little web feature, and it shows you some of the top apps on Phantom. There you go. There's Jupiter. It's a Dex. Or for DeFi, you can call it Radium, DeFi. Pump.fun, you can create your own meme coin. And I actually have a story on that. Today, we are introducing two huge changes to the Pump.fun mechanism, but it's in beta currently. Coin creation is now free, and coin creators receive 0.5 SOL when their coin completes its bonding curve. So, yay, your coin made it to 70 grand, and it made it to a Radium liquidity pool. Here's 80 bucks. So how it works, instead of the creator having to pay $2 for coin creation, the cost is now paid by the first buyer of the coin. That's funny. All right, you're the first one to buy this token. You have to pay for it, though, outside of just swapping your tokens for those tokens. This unlocks the use case of someone creating a coin without buying any of its supply. All right. Why would they do that? They receive 0.5 SOL if the coin completes its bonding curve. This gets paid out from the Pump.fun migration fee, now only 1.5 SOL. It is paid regardless of whether the coin dev has ever held the coin or still holds the coin. The rewards also give an incentive for all devs to get their coins to 100%. If you want more incentive, why don't you give them like a whole goddamn Solana? All right, so yeah, if you're into creating pump and dumps, Pump.fun tokens, now you can do it for free. All right, so ETH accumulation is on the rise. At the recent lows, addresses holding between 10 and 10,000 ETH and 10,000 ETH and 100,000 ETH have added a total of 757,000 ETH. Let's see what that is in dollars. 757 times, I think ETH is like 2,800 or 2,500. 2,600, we'll call it. 2,600. So they added 1.9 billion. Pretty impressive. And what time span was this in? Just recently, I guess, off of its lows. So here's the accumulation chart. New accumulating addresses. So here's the blue down here. Holy shit. Yeah, that's skyrocketing. And new accumulating addresses balance 10K to 100K. So the whales started buying massively after July 21st. Let's look at July 21st on the ETH chart. Holy shit, it's already 1:30. Where did this episode go? All right, after I do this, I'm going to have to bid you all adieu. So what date was that at? All right, so after July 21st, whales just exploded in their ETH buying. So January 21st. Look at that. Look at that. They started buying right there. So they are up, if they sold, 74%. But if they held, they kind of had a little panic when it looks to have been touching the 200-day moving average here. Whoops. Let's see, 200-day moving average, long-term trend, 200-day. Yeah, so that's this line right here. Just barely got to it, but ETH has kind of bounced off of that point. Looks like it did a big bounce off of the golden pocket. And hopefully this is just a little sell-off before we keep going up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even get into my Aerodrome. I guess I'm going to have to spend some time to try and find that pool because I'm interested in a USDC wrapped ETH pool on base that gives me like 81% because I have one ETH in my base wallet ready to go. I'm itching to put it into some DeFi. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you on Blockchain Basement in 28 minutes, or on Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on X and YouTube. Be blessed. Taco out.